So let me know when you're going. Are we live then?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So we've got an issue with this alternator. So fitted the new alternator. Look how nice and shiny it is. Thank you, camera lady. And yeah, the boat's not starting. So when I started the engine, I tried to start the engine, we heard a pop, right? Checked over the system, found a broken fuse. Went out, had to drive all the way down the fucking road to buy some new fuses, bought some more fuses, put a new fuse in. Tried it again, pop, right? So I popped another fuse. Not only that, the battery's flat and the battery's saying it's full on the charger, so I ain't got a clue what's going on with that. But it's been on trickle charge for the past, what, like nearly a month or so. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be charging, should it? Is there? The battery should be full, and it's saying it's full. So I think I've wired the alternator up wrong. So I'm going to take, don't laugh. So I'm going to take the alternator off, and we're going to redo it and check the wiring on there and make sure we've got it all in the right place, because I think I've got it in the wrong place. Right. I don't want to do it. Such a ball ache getting it on. I've got to take it back off again now. What I might be able to do, I might be able to cheat and just angle it enough. No, don't take that out. Oh, you twat. How do I even get it in there? So according to that manual, what am I doing? I ain't even got the manual out. Look at me sitting in my pants. Engine manual. This will have the wiring diagrams in it. This will tell me what wire goes where. If I can get it out of the cupboard. Should have maybe looked at this before I started a job. That might be. But no, straight in there. Right, let's have a look. So charging system. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Right, so look in here. Where's my glasses gone? I don't know if I had them on, though. Do I look like a professor now?
You do.
Professor Nelson, the boat inspector. Right. I remember what I was saying on my way down here about April being a really good girl for me and all the jobs have been really easy. She obviously doesn't like you.
She doesn't. Oh dear.
she's being stubborn now. Come on, girl, stop showing off. Right, charging system, starting system, reverse, remote, electrical system, composition, starter motor, alternator, 11 and 14. 11 and 4, like 3 pages worth, like 11 and 14. Is that section 11, page 14 or what? 11, 626. Here we are, alternator. Right, so we have generator output terminal is B. Charge lamp terminal is L. E is ground. So B for battery, L for lamp, E for ground. I think it's right. I think it's right. I'm gonna wait fucking find out now, isn't there? Let's take the old girl off. My marbles. Because that's the only thing it can be. All it can be is that. The wiring. The only thing it can be. Or the battery. Oh, you've been awkward. Drop a washer in a minute. I don't want it to do that. I've got to take it off because I can't get to the back of it otherwise. Fucking, there's no room in this engine to work whatsoever. It's a nightmare. Come here. Come here. Say to come to Daddy. Drop that washer in a minute. Got it. Right. So what did I say?
B battery.
B battery. Okay, we have got E. What did E be? E was negative. Ground.
Ground, yes.
B was for battery. I wonder if I've got it on the right fucking one. What does P stand for?
Puzzling.
What?
Completely puzzling.
Puzzling, yeah. Where's the where did I put the box? The outside.
Out there.
I've got no pants on.
Yes, you do.
It's empty. Installation instruction. There we go. What's this then? Installation instructions. Oh, just have an adjustment if I sit back down, because otherwise it might cut the blood supply off from wet. We don't want that, do we? Oh, fuck. Get a boat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Right. So what did I say? Pause terminal output connects to the positive battery terminal. Hasn't got a pause. It's got BAT. Relay terminal carries half systems voltage and may be used for certain types of control relays, charge indicators. So that's the R, but it doesn't. Well, it doesn't help. Because it says, right? Okay. Pause terminal. Output terminal connects to the positive battery terminal. R terminal. Relay terminal carries half systems voltage, blah, blah, blah. Do not install the remote sensor lead to this terminal. I haven't. And I terminal, indicator lamp ignition terminal carries half voltage, blah, 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 blah. Ground screw. But it tells you them what they are. But when you have a look on the back of there, all it says is bat, E, and P. What's the fucking P stand for? Bat would be battery. E would be, what did we say?
Ground.
Who?
Grounding.
Ground. What's that one for then? It doesn't even give you a diagram, so I know what I'm looking at. Disconnect the negative leads, identify the tags, or identify and tag all leads, removing the old alternator and install them on the same terminals of the new alternator, but the new alternator is different to the old alternator, so I can't do that. So I've got to trial and error it. But I know something's not right there because it's sparking, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So which one's sparking? The only thing I can do is try and wire it again, but I don't want to. Means I'm going to have to keep putting it on and taking it back off again. Or am I? Can I get away with running it? Well, no, because it needs a water pump running. Oh no, that is connected. So that's just the battery. It's not going to charge it. So we know for sure. Is that connected to anything? That's battery going in, isn't it? Yeah. Where's that one going? That was going in. It's going in there. So that has got to be the power lead coming in. It's got to be. It's all it can be. So that's my power. And that's my fucking starters at it. That's my power coming in. So that's going. That's battery going out to the battery.
Oof.
Me. E. Did we say E was ground?
Ground.
I have to do this video in 2 parts.
Stop.
Now that that's connected up, and make sure it doesn't short out. So when I do that, I'll give you a nod. If you could just watch at the back for me there and see if you see anything spark. Right, so we've just started the engine. She started. There was an issue with one of the wires was in the wrong location, so I've changed that now, so we're all good to go. Battery was still making a horrible beeping sound because it's not charging, but that's because the alternator's not on. I've not connected it yet. So I'm going to reconnect it again now and we'll fire it up. Hopefully, we'll get rid of that horrible battery charging beep. And if we do that, then we're fucking rocking and rolling, then we're off. Right. Yeah, come back in about 10 minutes. It take me that long. Oh dear. Right, okay, where we go. So good, that's that sorted. That's one thing off my mind. I know that we're all working good to go. This now I need to connect back up. This was the ball ache, because the problem is, right? I can't get to this fucking nut behind here to keep it level. To tighten it up enough. Which is a pain in the ass, really. So I've got to get it set. Make it in position and set to where I roughly want it. poly's not even fucking straight. Could do with a few more washes, really. Thinking about it. With that, yeah, I don't think I've got that on right. That should sit behind. But then if I do that, and it pushes it too far back, it means it chafes on here. We're right about there, aren't we? Oh, that's slipping off in the fucking middle of the sea. That'd be fun. Yeah, and then a bit of brute force and ignorance and I'll go in there then, I reckon. Are you still recording? Oh, I didn't. I said come back in 10 minutes. I'm stood like this because he's fucking done my backing. Right, so we fitted the alternator. It's all wired up. The only thing I'm thinking about is it's going to pull on there a little bit. Not much I can do about that. That's at the top. I'd really ideally like that to come out a little bit more. We'll give it a go. What's the worst can happen? fluctuation. Not just drop, but fluctuating. So I could see that I could see the battery when I connected the battery up. I could see the fluctuation, the actual volts was climbing. Whereas if it was dying, then it'd obviously drop. So they are climbing, so it is charging. When I turned the power off the key, the noise stops. I wonder if it's got an issue there with that, maybe. But I did notice that this fucking pulley's not moving, and that's a bit concerning. Because that's got my water propeller in it, my impeller in it, and I don't know if it's just a bit stuck. Maybe this one's a little bit of a move, or it may have been seized. Worst case scenario is it's fucking seized. The water pump's seized, and the belt there. Yeah, it's not good. I might have to take all the water pump off. So maybe that the impeller's gone on it, and it's stopping it, and it's jammed it, and it's not letting it move. Because that is what we need to cool the engine. There we go. Move then. I moved it a bit. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So, I think the impeller had seized. Turning in there. I think I've got a spare one in here. I've got belts for everything. There we go, that's one. Oh. How'd you get that on there then with that on there? Oh no, I'm gonna have to take it off. Seriously, I've got to take the alternator off again. It's not my fucking day, is it? Yeah. So we have to take the alternator off again. Let's put the new belt on. Ah, fuck me. Fuck my life. Yeah, there's no other way of doing that. go over there. Alright, baby, you can stop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a boat anymore.
Yes, you do.
I want a canoe. I want a fucking canoe.
He doesn't mean it really.
Ugh. You're supposed to take all that off now, don't you? Why? Why'd you ever do it to me? I really think I've got a spare impeller. Oh, I have. Oh, I've got one! Bollocks, I'm going to have to do it. It's just not going to turn on its own, is it? It's just shot in there. It's jammed. It should just front spin quite freely, you see, and there's so much resistance in there. Oh, you can stop it, babe.
Good to go.
Well, that was a fun day, wasn't it? So we sorted the alternator problem out. Alternator's fixed, right? Don't know why it's still beeping to say it's not charging, because I checked the voltage on the battery and it was fluctuating, which tells me that there was charge going into the battery because the charge was going up on the battery, right? So the voltage was going up on the battery, which means that the alternator was working and putting charge in. So there's another issue there somewhere along the lines that it's not registering that the battery is charging. And I think that might be that lead, that funny lead that I was having issues with. But so we sorted that bit out at least, right? Now we got to sort the fucking water pump because the water pump is seized. So I took the water pump apart. The impeller's fine. Well, it isn't now because I fucking chewed it to bits trying to get it out, but I broke it. But the water pump, the impeller was fine. It was actually where the pulley is. So it was actually so stiff that I couldn't really turn it by hand, and it should be quite free moving. So I've now got to source a new water pump and fit a new water pump. So we had a look online, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you found a couple of possibilities. Possibles.
Mm.
So we'll have a look at them when I get back. I'll do some research to see what's what. I mean, generally, any water pump for a Yanmar engine should fit that, really. They do a lot of universal stuff, so it'll just be a case of putting a universal pump on there. And then, yeah, we should be good to go. Should be. She has been a really stubborn cow today, hasn't she? Oh, April, drive me mad. Yeah, so at least I've sorted the alternator problem now, so I'm happy about that. I know that the battery is charging, even though it says it isn't charging. I know the battery is charging, so that's that sorted out. But there was no water coming out of her back end, which means that the water wasn't being dragged into the engine to cool the engine to pump it back out again, and that's the water pump issue. And when I was looking at it, you could see the pulley wasn't actually moving, the belt wasn't actually moving. So it's so tight, the pulley is so tight, it's jammed up with crap or whatever it is, that it just won't turn. So I need to get a new water pump on there, or try and strip down the old one and service the old one, which is going to be the first thing I'm going to try and do, is try and strip down the old one and service the old one before I spend money out on a new one. So it's going to be about 50-60 quid, depending, I reckon. And then yeah, hopefully then should be good to go. On the plus side, she looks absolutely amazing with her mast up. She looks fucking great with her boom and her mast up. So I've also got a little project there to learn how to put the sails up. So that'll be a fun day in the sunshine. I'll have to make for a nice still day to do that one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the update I can do for now. When am I planning on coming back down to her? I don't know. Depends on the water pump situation. If I can get a replacement water pump quick, or if I manage to service the old one, then I'll get down a bit sooner. Maybe next week, maybe week after, depending. But at least aside the alternator, hey, that was phase 2. Phase 3 was mover, so now like phase 3 is now phase 4, and phase 3 is now fix the water pump. So yeah, we've got a new phase 3, and then obviously when I've done that, there's going to be another phase fucking 3, because something else is going to crop up, because it's been that long that she hasn't had a good service, or you know. I was going to say a bit like you, love, innit? But I didn't say that, no. It just popped in my mind, and then it's like, don't say it. So yeah, that's going to be. I really, like I said to you when I said to you, didn't I, on the boat? I was like, you know, I really would like to take the old engine out, strip her down completely, rebuild her, repaint her. But that's just not a possibility at the moment with where she is. Maybe something I'll look at doing in the future. But I just need to get her moved now, really, because it's so expensive keeping her in Cardiff Marina compared to where she's going to be going on the uphill when I eventually get her across the channel. It's just throwing good money away for Cardiff Marina. And I'm not really getting anything special out of Cardiff Marina apart from the fact that she's at the marina, you know. It's not as if they go and fucking put a red carpet out in front of my boat whenever I go down to it or anything, is it, you know? So yeah, so we're heading our way back now to Bath, and then from there then back on. So I'll give you an update when I know what's going on with the water pump. But up until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and don't forget, have a look on our YouTube channel and the Facebook page for our Patreon links on there if you want to buy us a coffee, because I tell you what, after today I could fucking murder a brew. Right, boys and girls, take care of yourselves. Speak to you later. Bye bye.